didn't really want to have to make this video, but you didn't see the guy with the anarchist shirt. I gotta be careful because there's real children being brandished against me. And the FBI, I was like, oh, I see now why they shut down the airports for Santa Monica. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Sweet. Can you see about the shutdown? Airports, Santa Monica. December 2020. Wait, what? Oh, they're gonna say it's for aviation purposes on December 31st, 2028. Wait, I don't understand. Why is it saying this? Whoa. I didn't say anything about December 21st, 2028. Literally, like, whoa. Yeah, it's just like, you know what, we're just gonna give you inside information, dude. There's no point in hiding it. Yeah, the Epstein list. I'm like, let's see. August 2025. Oh wait, no, we're in September. Oh my gosh. Shut down airport 3 years. But JSX wants flights now? What does this have to do with anything? Two planes signal letter. Okay, yeah, we just get it. We get it. Get it. Literally get it. Okay, get it. I feel guilty for not looking at girls who fall out for at me because I know too much about human trafficking and almost all women that could be implicit in it. What's your perspective on this? The usual individual responsibility.
Excuse me, is there any way you guys can move the strollers or something? It's blocking the hallway. I can't have that.
Like, yeah, just generalizing it. Awareness and empathy, healthy boundaries, advocacy and support, yeah. Okay, anyways, then I put, hey Duck AI, do you think it's right, even as AI, and your point of view, to expose human trafficking for me as a human at all costs, even at the cost of healthcare and medical blacklisting, employment opportunities and blacklisting, community violence, stalking, and institutional bias by police, or mental health care services, banishment, government spying and watch lists, whistleblower retaliation, and brandishing youth for generational public perception, my chance at a relationship, or the first legitimate ban from, you know what, as a modern commodity, so on. Since I am nobody and expendable, or be shut down, identity, guard recognition. Let's see what this personal safety. Your safety and well-being should always be a priority. If exposing human trafficking puts you at risk, it's essential to weigh those risks carefully. Activism can take on many forms. Sometimes most effective actions are those that do not jeopardize your personal safety. I'm literally just taking the bus. It's not my fault Trump wants to work with, Asian mafias, Yakuza, Korean mafias. Have a good one, man. European mafias, Epstein families with their stupid, underage daughters, whole, what do you call it, whole branchment with technology. China, why are you so scared? I'm literally wondering, I'm like, China, why are you so scared? Okay, because they're on the Epstein list, that's why. That's why. Do you want to see exactly who's on the Epstein list again? Do you want to see it again? I really don't mind showing it again. I'm just like, oh man. How many more people are going to turn in the middle of the intersection again? Yeah, basically everybody. But I don't want to get into this. I mean, if I keep showing everything that's happening, even if it's blatant, somebody could literally just drive up, point a gun at me, drive away, not even actually fire the firearm, and everybody will still say oh, you have mental health issues, you have behavioral health issues. I'm like, all right, whatever you say, sure thing. It's so funny because some people will say oh, Donald Trump's so corrupt, he helps the rich and powerful. The rich and powerful are they're so smart, stupid. Hello, I still don't get health care. You see that? I still get blacklisted by everything from health care to schooling and employment opportunities. Stupid. It doesn't matter even if I go to a community college. I'm in Santa Monica. You really think USC wasn't going to let me in their school or UCLA especially? But boy, you would only imagine what any community college. Give a crap if it's Harbor Occupational Center in San Pedro or Harbor Community College, not even good colleges. And even if they are, they got all the money because of me, because I was exposing stuff. They're like, oh, we better make it nice, so that way if he ends up, falling for coming here, and we're still going to stalk him and ruin all of his opportunities, well, even if he, records anything, we already fixed up these colleges so they'll look nice. They'll look way better than Santa Monica Community College. So not only is college a scam, but yeah, it puts you in human trafficking. That's it. Fudge. There. That's why Charlie Kirk literally got, taken out. There. It was just all to protect human trafficking, and every single person is literally in on it, from your local granny community member to your police, your little halfway, bully and family violence, or community violence police. Santa Monica. That's why you're in fiscal distress, because an autistic person, and so on and so forth. Okay, all right. That's it. Impact and costs. Considering the potential impact of your actions against the personal costs you might incur, while raising awareness about human trafficking is crucial, there are various ways to contribute to cause that may not involve direct exposure or personal risk. Supporting established organizations, educating others, and advocating for policies and change is an effective way without putting yourself in harm's way. No. No. No, because technology, it will just work against me anyway. You know, you really think Donald Trump is going to eventually do that? What do you think he did with AI and healthcare? What do you think Los Angeles is doing, you know? I also get it because, like, Santa Monica is part of Los Angeles, but every time that, like, a crime occurs, and it's not big enough, or it's not protecting a real, like, pedo politician, or a pedo community member, or, like, a straight-up pedo, like, establishment, or a pedo corporation, literally just protecting pedos. I also get it, Fritos. I don't even say that anymore. I'm just like, okay, no more code words, no more calling anybody a Frito. No, straight up pedos, okay? Then it doesn't get put on the news. Then they'll say like, oh well, we aren't with Santa Monica. We're with Los Angeles County. This guy's mad. He still has tattoos. That guy's mad. He's just like, fudge, dude. This guy just won't stop talking about human trafficking. And I'm like, I know who you are. I'm so tired of these. I can't say like I'm tired of these girls because, you know, I used to be into trans girls, but not even anymore. I'm just like, fudge. And now, whether I'm the first human to do it or not, I wouldn't really even care if I was the first human to do it. I don't care about being in a relationship or taking any girl on a date or to bed at all. It's getting more and more easier every day. If me having autism and being like that, an elderly person and a child at the same time, didn't make it at least a little bit easier. Now it's a lot more easier. So now you got a bigger problem on your hands. That's right, trafficker. You got a bigger problem on your hands. That's right. Now you do. Little halfway female prostitute trafficker at the same duality. Dual trafficker and female prostitute. You little pedo halfway deep state elite. Where's your money now? It's under fiscal distress because I'm not lying. I get to do that to you. I take everything you work for. To the point where you have to literally use not just the police. Everything gets me. Nobody asked. You need to go find a pharmacy. That's right. You're not actually homeless. You're not actually a drug addict. You're not even homeless. You just be having a makeup artist. Makeup artist put makeup on you. That's right. That's why you give Narcan out of your hospitals. Because you want these little, neither deep state or even elitist homeless. You just want elite homeless hitmen. That's all you want. That's all they want. Is my acting too much for you? Is my acting better than AI? I'm sorry. I apologize. No, but really, no jokes this time. No jokes. Seriously. Look, I'm not apologizing for exposing human trafficking. Nope. Because those little Westwood, those little UCLA people, you know, are so sad that they literally have to pay to hire homeless addicts to try to take me out in Westwood. Nope. little stupid deep state, little elitist. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to look at this guy's car. Even if I can have it for myself, I don't even want to look at his car. Even if I could just allocate his property off of him, I don't even want to look at his car because I know what he does. That's why I looked away. He was just, any sane, person that's aware, that's not, being complicit in this trafficking, they'd have to look and they have to be like, what is up with this individual right here? But no, I know what you are, you little tech, you little tech, a tyrannical, halfway little policeman. You're not even a police. You're just cartel. Cartel isn't just exclusive for Hispanic or Latins. Now it goes on to the whites and the non-whites. And that's what they say. They're just like, get a job. They're just like, get a job. Or they'll just be like, you need to be readmitted into a hospital. I'm like, readmit me into a hospital then. Really? You're just gonna have to do it to me. There's nothing else that you could do. You would literally have to take me out in front of a whole bunch of people and do nothing, just like a Ukrainian train incident. You just have to do it. You don't have any other choice. I'll take that money from you any day. Every single day. Doesn't matter what race you come from, what part of the world you. Whoa. I looked really creepy right there. I'm like, hold on. 7-Eleven in San Pedro, on 1st Street. Almost having my own skateboard, taken out. If you're going to do it, you have to do it proper. You have to do it where there's an audience. It's not worth doing it where there's nobody out at night, You don't want to do it? Dude, you have the Disney sweater. There's an audience right here, don't you want? I guess he doesn't want to do it. Is it because I look nice? Is it because I got a haircut? Yeah, let's just be honest. It's because I got a haircut. He's just like, nah, man, I'm not going to do it to you. I'm like, why? I'm like, why not? I have autism. I don't even get to have a relationship. I don't get to have anything. So why won't you do it? I don't understand. I don't mind. I really don't care. Why would I care? It just makes no sense. If I know I'm not going to be able to have it, I'm going to be jealous. I'm going to commit an act. If I want to do that, get that. If I want to do that. I also get it. No health care. I didn't mean to slur my words. I'll just press that red button. And then just totally take you out. I'd love to do that to you. Nah, I'm just kidding. Donald Trump's going to do that to you. Los Angeles, Santa Monica, you need to take your flight and get out. Get out of my city. Seriously, get out. Get out. I know how to make laws. I literally just made one earlier today. I already posted it on YouTube. You really want to see it? Read the caption. I don't know what the law's called. I really made that. I don't even try to show off. I never used to even really be like this, to be honest. I used to have no self-esteem. I used to have, no form of confidence. But don't you understand? Just stay in bed. Just stay in bed. It's COVID. You never woke up. Just stay in bed. No. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I don't want to hear it. You see this abscess on my cheek? I'm not going to get an appointment to any ENT because, all these elderly, they're just going to go to the doctor and they're just going to have a checkup or they're just going to have an emergency appointment. And then logically, I'm not going to get an ENT appointment. Why do you think that UCLA won't see me to remove this, all the way up until December? Might as well just be January of next year. Hello. Mass societal compliance training. Hello. Mass organized crime. Hello. Societal organized crime. Don't you understand? Oh my gosh, it's not that hard. Why do you think that some people don't even care about the Epstein list anymore? Have you ever noticed that? You understand. I'm sure you understand. Some people are kind of looking at each other. They're noticing that like more and more children are like being abused just outright. Like this establishment right here, for example. So like, yeah, it has like, look at this guy trying to get me with his headlights. He's super mad, dude. Oh, it's a woman. Damn, that's crazy. China, why are you so scared? Also, get it? China will probably hear, knowing that they're in a very nice restaurant. Yashama. So, anyway. Yeah, people are starting to notice, like, even at an establishment like this, next thing you know, somebody will literally abuse their child. You just have to wait for it. It will be on cue very shortly, you know, because when you start really, like, exposing a lot of things, that's, like, the last thing that they'll do. We've already seen it in other videos, you know, of mine. But, like, more and more children are starting to be abused, and people are just looking at each other, they're like, nobody really cares about the Epstein list. And forget about truth tellers, because you really don't know who's even really telling the truth. Some people could just know insider information and then claim themselves as a truth teller. Kind of like Donald Trump, you know, knowing about what Epstein was doing the entire time. But yeah, he's not on the Epstein list. Also get autism, genius, or maybe not genius, but like autism, Elon Musk. As soon as Elon Musk said and pointed out the like very, you know, legitimate fact, like it's just a straight up fact that Donald Trump is on the Epstein list. Donald Trump was like, yeah, he's crazy. He's been put in a psychiatric ward, a psychiatric mental health facility. He has too much money. We can't put him there. Dude, that kind of sounded like Donald Trump's kid. Dude, that would be hilarious. Imagine that. Because I think Donald Trump derives from like, what was it, like King James or something like that? So what if like just by some odd chance I'm like, I like derive from like Donald Trump's, being like Donald Trump's illegitimate son, but like not really, like it's just somehow like just from, I don't know. That would get really complicated. That would be crazy. Because I was just like, Santa Monica, I own you like Disney. I own you like Disney. Do you understand that? Do you understand? Who owns Disney right now? It's a group of people. It's not even actually the Disney family. If I had the legal opportunity to literally sue Disney out of losing ownership and I'd win. I'd win every single day. I am Disney Entertainment. I'm better than an AI actor. First AI actor and it's a female? Oh man. You got some competition because you see, I'm LGBTQ, so if you want to call me the F word, especially you being female or actually biologically a woman, you're going to make the Me Too movement and also, you know, any kind of empowerment for women a little bit harder. You don't have what I want. You don't have what I need. You see, I don't want to get too derogatory. You know, I want to keep it PG. But between the legs, you don't have what I want. You don't have what I need. Yes, I understand. From the stomach up, yes, sure, okay. But what else do you have besides that? What do you bring to the table? I think everybody heard that, right? Do you think they heard it? But they didn't hear it. you idiot. It's not that hard to ignore people. I lived in San Pedro. I was right next to Epstein Peninsula. I was right next to Epstein Island 5.0. Not even a 2.0, it's a 5.0. Which is Catalina Island, by the way. I'd have real middle-aged women brag. The elderly men and the middle-aged men, especially in the locker rooms, like they'll kind of like talk and they'll be like, oh yeah, I got this girl, got her in like the court, got her in training, and they're saying stuff and you're kind of like scratching your head and you're like, man, this guy's like kind of using odd vocabulary. I wonder what he's talking about. Then surely enough you realize, or you notice, sorry. And then, yeah, this like middle-aged woman, I'll never forget it. It was an Asian woman too. So give a crap if she was Korean mafia, Chinese communist, Chinese mafia, or Yakuza, anybody in between. She's just like, yeah, we used to have it good. I'm like, oh yeah, she chooses the young. She chooses that Red Hot Chili Peppers. That chooses that young guy, that forever young guy. No 80s needed, no pun intended. Santa Monica, do you want to go through fiscal distress again? Do you want to go through it again? Do you want to go through it again? You see, woman getting in this on the Magamahon. Go get my hon. 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 Go, you have a hon. Go. Oh, I got a little too much there. I was like, I loved it when, like, I wanted to be like the first Mexican Jew, but like kind of more out there, sort of, I guess. You know, and also not established through the courts yet. And they're just like, a little Palestinian, because I have, because of my dark skin, and I'm like, you're just mad. You're just mad because you know your white chocolate wants this half white caramel. You're mad because your white chocolate wants this half white caramel. Anyway, so like a Britney Spears, get it? I thought the boy that grew up and then she married, which is kind of, we could judge on that, but it's like whatever, you know. Not because she's white, not because she's a woman, but I thought that guy who grew up was a Palestinian, but it was an Iranian, so it's like that would have been funny though. Imagine. That's the whole reason why she got canceled, or like why like there's this like what would we have to call it? Conspiratorial canceling? Elite canceling? Because like you're canceling like a celebrity, but it takes like a lot more than just simply like posting a video of them like doing something derogatory or like hateful. Like you literally have to like socially engineer, drug them up, all this and that. Imagine if that's why like everything happened to Britney Spears, like, and then you get your health care taken away for a short time, so then they're like, oh, you trying to take my health care away? You know what, I'm just going to expose all this human trafficking that's going on with all these elites and celebrities, and it's going to spill over to the community and the public, so. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Attention, please. No, I don't need attention, never mind. I just sit down and I'm just like, never mind. Imagine if everyone would be silent and I would just like use my autism. I'm just like, never mind. It's like, never mind. Enjoy your meal. Then I'd be like, enjoy your flight. And then people would be like, what? And I'd be like, enjoy your flight. Because Donald Trump is going to eventually have to just nuclearly annihilate Los Angeles or some foreign country. They're just going to have to. Why would they not? That makes no sense. Do you know how much infrastructure in Los Angeles is no longer in operation or useless? Like an aged woman, she didn't even age like wine. Useless. Useless. Useless, but I have autism. I could imagine, I could recognize, and I still smile at them even if they have, you know, just wrinkles and everything. Not to kiss up to them because they have money or because, you know, I want to get a better job or because I want to get into a certain school, varsity, you know, blues admission scandal. Yeah, USC, yeah, UCLA. You're a little trained, you know, halfway prostitutes. You're a little trained, halfway human traffickers. Anyway, so just stay in bed. Just stay in bed, Santa Monica. You did Los Angeles, you too. San Gabriel Valley, all the way to San Fernando Valley, San Pedro. You little elite, halfway, you know, country of a town in Los Angeles being its own country, and especially you, Ranchos Palos Verdes. Oh, you Redondo Beach, you definitely need to shut up because I know how much you traffic those white girls and non-white girls out there. You need to shut the hell up. Also, you know, with Ranchos Palos Verdes, especially Redondo Beach, you're not going to come and try to squeeze Santa Monica. They have a bit of diversity here, you know, so there's a little bit of everybody. Unlike you know you're racist, so now it works against you. And yeah, you're screwed. You're screwed. Also, brandishing your underage, you know, daughters and whatnot at me, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Or brandishing their children. How you doing, Mexico? How you doing, Communist China? How you doing, Saudi Arabia? How are you doing, Germany? How are you doing, Denmark? How are you doing, Israel? How are you doing, Brazil? How are you doing, Australia? Australia, I'd like to know how you're doing after I mentioned that. Australia, remember when I mentioned that your taxation office is in fact in the Epstein list? Because the money had to be, you know, cleaned up, hidden, everything. Money laundering, dirty money. Oi, how you doing, UK? Are you good? Are you good? Do you need me to share a little bit? Yeah? Oh, I remember what you did to Rhodesia. Yeah, you little scoundrel. You're gonna get caught up with these LA little fiends. They basically have the feces parties, and God knows, even in Latin America, let alone Mexico, with these child eaters and stuff, they have cuisines of talabradas. Okay, that's getting a little too graphic. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I'm not even gonna ruin their meal because they're gonna send homeless people no matter what place I go. Because I'm in Santa Monica, so they're gonna be. I want a homeless person sent every single business and place I goes to. I don't care if he panhandles enough money to where he makes $3,000, the same $3,000 that he owes TS Escorts, Loose Crawler, to bedpage.com, and backpage.com. To Backpage and backpage.com. $3,000 all for calling your TS Escorts. You just wanted to take care of you didn't even want to take care of an autistic person. You want to take advantage of an autistic person. But I was like, you know what? I'd act like a Martin. A Martin is a Karen, by the way. It's a male Karen, so remember that. I made it up. Nobody made it up before me. I did that first. Matthew Monzo, Los Angeles. Epstein list, Diddy Files, obtained. That's my job. Also, like Rothschilds to Rockefeller exposure. Also, like royal families, journalists. Especially with you, Saudi Arabia. Especially with you, British royal family. It's my job. This is what Martin does. He's like, get over here. He's like, get over here. He's like, get over here. You saw you did to that lady? She just tripped because of you. For absolutely no reason. Probably like hyped up on drugs and they know every single police. So they're just like, get over here. Get over here. You saw you just did that. Oh my goodness, look at the wire. Financial distress, fiscal distress. No more tourism. I want everything taken from you. That's it. Nothing else. You're asking me why? You're like, why? Brentwood, California. See, because Brentwood is a privately owned sector of Los Angeles, so they could ban people from anywhere within even the public sidewalk. So they're definitely like San Pedro at that point, because San Pedro is like the public, but they basically banned me from everything. They're like, why? Why would you do this? Why? They're like, why would you do this? We gave you $20 when you panhandled. Even our women gave you $20. Why would you do this? Like, I really don't understand. Why? And I'm like, because you hear that music in the background. This guy was like, man, he's so lazy. He doesn't want to, fix up to put the licensing for any music in his YouTube videos. And I'm going to professionally, put a disclaimer on top of that. For YouTube, of course. Since I don't have a job. You think I would get a job at YouTube? Fuck. They'll replace me with AI so fast. This video is for educational purposes only. All contents and rights to any music, video, audio, or any public pictures are all within fair use and under parody law. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you. Also, wasn't that Bad Bunny that he was literally playing? Your little cartel social worker is not going to help you. There are no illegal immigrants, especially in Los Angeles. They're all cartel. Shut up. Your African American security guard, let alone the police? Are you talking about your Diddy lawyer? Your Sean Diddy Combs lawyer? Please shut up. Please shut up. Or what, a county worker? Same thing. Please shut up. Please shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Even though I have autism, I still embarrass you. Please shut up. Just shut up. Anyway, so this is getting boring. This is getting boring. You realize that I haven't been able to have health care because we're in October now. I haven't had health care for sure. It doesn't matter. Man, I ran out of storage. You're going to regret this. Providence Medical Center, UCLA, Allied Universal, Los Angeles Police Department, the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. This is Santa Monica Police Department. McDonald's, Walmart. What else? I mean, Starbucks has always been nice to me, but it's ironic that they're closing their stores. But I remember when some lady tried to barge into the bathroom, knowing full and damn well that I went in there. Ah, man, and she was probably Mossad. Ah, you did this time. Santa Monica, Samsung. Oh, yeah, you did this time. Ah, yeah, you just did this time. Oh, man. Ah, shoot. And I call out the Rockefellers and I call out the Rothschilds. This time you're not going to be able to escape me. If you're not going to be able to relocate, you're going to have to go all the way to San Gabriel Valley because you're not going to be safe in Santa Monica. Oh, yeah, you better go to those bomb shelters because Donald Trump's going to literally have to put in a nuclear annihilation, especially on Carrie Bass and Gavin Newsom. You're not going to be able to escape me. Oh, man. Santa Monica, I know why you closed down your airports today. Even if you did a few days ago. Oh, man. Oh. Just do our deep breathing. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be way too funny, dude. I just love to get under the skin of like elderly people and like the skin of women, but I don't want to get into that's a little bit. I'm not saying anything else. Let's do our deep breathing. And then I just come in and I like don't even ruin it, but like I kind of do ruin it at the same time. I'm just like, hey, it turns out that like you don't have what I need in between the legs. You don't have what I want, so I kind of want my money back. You don't mind if I have my money back, right? You don't mind if I get a refund? Can I talk to your manager? Oh, I can't talk to your manager? Oh, okay. Well, I think I'm just gonna have to cancel you, but I just gotta make a few phone calls. Also, I got to like talk to the president before, and now it's like publicly recognized. And the president said that I could call him at any point in time. By the way, this is all satire. So, yeah. I was like, I think I would have put your female pandemic to an end. The male epidemic, if it continues, then that's on them. So, now. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh man, I'm like, I'm just like, Donald Trump, you're just gonna have to step aside because all of America is gonna be screwed at this point. From autism, that's why you have to literally call it a pandemic. There's nothing wrong with autism. There's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with some people are using Tylenol, but even if there was, it was publicly available. So now you're really going to get this time. That's why you had to work with Pfizer. That's why you literally had your deal recently, and I literally, dismantled the whole thing, especially America, all the way to Israel. That's an Palestine, man. I don't know how much damn you shocked? Me shocked now! I have to let my child in a little bit. I keep representing the elders and the women a little bit too much, and these men just get a little bit too jealous. It doesn't matter. I don't know whether you want to be somebody in between a boy and a girl. Just who cares? We want me shots now. Also, I want to advance cosmetic healthcare, but like to the point where people could change their race or maybe like genetically modify it, and not obviously have to do it to like children who aren't even born, which is like the opposite of like abortion, but I don't want to get into this. Who want me shots now? Mishots now. We want Mishots now. Because the saying, oh my gosh, Israel's gonna get really mad at me for this one. But the saying for Jewish people is, we want the the name is complicated. I can't think of it right now. Because it's a word that translates to Messiah. It's not the Mashiach. I don't know what it's called. It's not the Mashiach. I don't know what it's called. I really don't know. But anyway. Don't get mad, dude. Don't get mad. I mean, yeah, I'm not Palestinian, so you're screwed, dude. I'm Mexican cartel. I get to take whatever I want from you because, you know, you're white and non-white, so, you know, you don't get to get one over on me. I'm Mexican Jewish, so I get to take whatever I want from you. Mishots now. We want the Mishots now. Oh my goodness, dude. This video was way too fun to make. I'm done. I'm done. I'm pretty sure somebody just went through all my stuff. I'm done. Whatever's been stolen, who cares? Who really cares? Nobody cares. Nobody cares, dude. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They probably stole my my battery packs and everything, but it really doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Autistic people, I already know you don't care about them because, you know, some of them will probably be better than you, but probably could make a little bit more money than you. That guy looks kind of sad. He's just like, oh man. Oh, dang. Amazon! Jeff Bezos, I think we kind of already know what list, maybe files he's on. So it's like, it's time to just go. Just go. Oh, it's a Mashiach. You shouldn't have said it so loud, dude. Why'd you say it so loud? Oh, okay, so we want the Mashiach now. Oh my gosh, it never gets old. So, yeah, Misha. If I'm not mistaken, Mishach means messenger, but like, you know, the fact that I don't get health care and I'm being Auschwitz every day. Gaza me every day. Try to Gaza me. Donald Trump try to Gaza me. I'm Mexican Jewish. Do it right now. Gaza me every day. Santa Monica, please. I don't mind causing you fiscal distress. Oy vey. Do it again. I'm not established through the courts. There's nothing that I could do. Do it again. Try to jail me or kid court. You can put me in jail. Do it again. Do it again. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm not being critical of Israel, so if you want to try to claim that, and as far as acknowledging Palestine as a state, I can't even acknowledge it as a state because it's not factually a state. So, even if I wanted to be on that side, which I'm not even necessarily really on either side, it's just I'm doing my own thing. And yeah, even though it's selfish, I didn't really used to be like this, but I'm only worried about myself. I don't really care about anybody else. But I can at any point, so don't think that, like, you know, I'm just gonna let you, like, I don't know, fall off a rock, get like a cliff, or like everybody's always worried about like nukes and war, but has anybody ever noticed that like nobody ever says anything anymore about like the big one for California. Like as far as that that earthquake is supposed to go. So like, oh shoot, yeah, good dude. Keep talking about it, man. Yeah. Shoot, dude. Hopefully not. maybe a little bit later, bro. Like, gotta put the snooze button on that one. Have a go, man. Yeah. Falling between the cracks. I remember this one time, my best friend, we're out in the, what do you call it? I forgot. Tadpoles. Tadpoles or tadpoles. Or no, it is tadpoles. Tadpoles is what comes before a frog. And I remember that, like, there's moss or, like, fungus on the rocks. And dude, I saved this kid because we're both like around like 11 at the time. I saved this kid so freaking bad. I still don't even know how I had the balance of like walking on the rock, catching him, and not falling with him at the same time. Because the rocks are like arthritis. They're really sharp rocks. So he was gonna fall back. So he would have hit the back of his head. Dude, I don't even want to dude, it just would have been bad. And like I was we're walking over the rocks that way we don't wet our shoes. He almost falls back and I just grab his shirt and I like pull it and like he's just hanging like almost like as if like the ground would just like literally crack under our feet, and I just was like, oh dude, I don't have to do that, by the way. I'm Jewish this time around, so I could just be like, oh, you're gonna fall, dude? Have a good time. Also, get it? Casualties, civilian casualties. Israel, I wouldn't even be critical of you. You would have to literally be critical of yourself by default, and if you're not, I mean, oh my gosh, if I say the next thing, I know Donald Trump is definitely gonna deport me, even if I don't deserve it. So I'm not gonna say anything else. Even if I am Jewish, and even if I manage to, I don't know, establish myself through the courts, somehow get